The big thing people have been talking about for so long is finally here. It's not a TF2 update, although nobody ever said it was, but instead, the company called Faceit, who do a lot of the CSGO matchmaking stuff, are releasing their own TF2 matchmaking system, where you can earn points just through playing the game, and with those points, you can buy yourself some really cool items, which, to me, sounds pretty good. So Faceit approached me and a bunch of other YouTubers and streamers, so this might not be the first video you've seen about this today, and it probably won't be the last one either. But we've all been told a lot about it, and we are all super excited. Also, if you're new around here and you haven't seen a video from me before, click the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. So the main thing that Faceit wanted to do was to make sure that they were providing a casual matchmaking service that basically tackles a lot of the problems that in-game matchmaking already has. If you go over to their TF2 dashboard, you can see that there will be no cheaters allowed in their matchmaking service, unlike Valve, where you find a bot in most games that you end up in. And they've also turned off random crits and random bullet spread. Now, that is definitely going to be a thing that a lot of people will be very excited about and will really enjoy, and a lot of people might be a little bit skeptical about that. I personally am super excited to try out a casual TF2 experience with these kind of settings, to be honest. But if you are a little bit skeptical and you're not sure that you'll enjoy these settings, it won't hurt you to try them out, and maybe you'll enjoy it. Maybe not being killed by random crits all of the time might be a little bit nicer. I do think I'm a little bit biased because I am a scout main here, and random bullet spread just makes my scattergun not as good. So having that turned off, I'm going to have a great time, I feel like. And then for me, random crits has always been one of those things that I don't really mind being in the game, but I don't think I would miss it. So it's going to be nice to try out some matchmaking without it in, just to see how I really feel about that. Another complaint a lot of people have about TF2 matchmaking is that there's really no incentive to actually play it. Like, obviously you get some casual XP, but that doesn't really do anything. Whereas with Faceit, there's a lot of features in place to try and incentivize you into actually playing on their matchmaking service and finishing all of your games. If you scroll through their site, you'll just see a whole bunch of stuff about it, and it's really exciting to look at. And I'm definitely going to be streaming a lot of Faceit on Twitch when it's out, so, you know, link in the description to that if you want to come watch. As for some of these incentives, though, basically you can get put into leagues, which are actually just a little bit more like casual ranks. You gain points for winning, and you also get slightly less points for losing. So if you grind enough, you'll be able to climb through the ranks without being super stressed that you'll lose it, since this is a casual matchmaking system, not competitive. So anyone can play, and everyone is welcome no matter what your skill level is. Faceit want to make sure that this doesn't turn into a competitive matchmaking system, because that's not their goal here. They want to actually try and provide something for the TF2 community that is like casual matchmaking, just with all of the glaring issues solved. There's also clans, which are really cool, so YouTubers can all have their own clans, and we can all play against other clans and stuff like that, which will be very interesting, and I want to see how the first one goes. I should hopefully be getting myself a clan so you guys can join it and we can play against people like Solarlight, Big Joey, and all of that kind of stuff, which I can't wait for. I will be a little bit nervous if we ever go up against Banny's clan, though. That's going to be... that's not going to be fun. As well as that, there's also missions that you can complete to get Faceit points, which are just like TF2 contracts, which people have been asking for consistent contracts for so long as well. And with the points that you gain from those contracts, and just from playing the game in general, just like completing matches and stuff like that, you can spend all of those points in the Faceit shop to get TF2 items, or if you really want to, real life PC gear and equipment if you have that many points and you want to grind for them. Faceit also had a thing at one point where they literally gave a car away as part of their Faceit point system, so you never know. You could literally get a hat of undeniable wealth and respect just from playing TF2 normally, which to me absolutely blows my mind. Faceit are seriously invested in TF2, and they want to provide something that will help the community, which to me was one of the biggest reasons that I really wanted to get involved in this whole project. Like, not only does the whole matchmaking system sound amazing, all of the extra things they've got added onto it are also incredible as well, but the fact that they are actually here to try and provide something amazing for the community is what really drew me to it. Now, obviously, this isn't the most in-depth, detailed description of everything that Faceit offers and will be part of this whole TF2 matchmaking thing, but I want to make sure I have all the information, and when Faceit launches and I get to try out all of these systems for myself with all of you guys, then we can revisit this and I can explain how it all works if that is something that you will want to know. It's all fairly self-explanatory, gotta be honest, but maybe we can revisit it, maybe we can talk about it a bit more in depth in the future. Like I said, I will be streaming this a lot when it comes out, and I think Monday is when there's going to be doing like a Faceit drops thing on Twitch, so definitely follow my Twitch for that if you want to see it. I'll be live every day on there anyway. Not all just Face It, but I do try and stream every day, so watch that. If you want to sign up for the closed beta for this whole Face It TF2 matchmaking experience, there will be a link down below in the description. So all you have to do is click it and you should be sorted. You can also follow me on Face It now as well, which is pretty cool. So, you know, go ahead and do that. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to start playing some Face It games with all of you lot. Anyway, once again, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.